Capitol Police Chief Tom Manger announces plans to heighten security measures for the protection of congressional leaders. The impetus for these changes having been an alarming assault on House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's husband. This particular incident serves as a chilling and profound reminder of the grave threats that are persistently faced by elected officials and public figures in the United States. The individual who has been identified as the assailant is a man named David Wayne DePape, California. In a significant step towards asserting justice, the Justice Department has charged DePape with committing this attack. It is believed that DePape harbored intentions of seizing the House Speaker and keeping her hostage in an alarming display of political extremism. Not only did he voice his scorn Pelosi, but also expressed extreme contempt towards the Democratic Party, thereby revealing the depths of his political hostility. It is crucial to highlight that this incident is not a standalone event. Rather, it underscores the escalating intensity of political violence that has emerged as a troubling pattern in recent years. The political fabric of the nation has been marred by the rise in intolerance and aggression, making it necessary to address this pressing concern urgently. The Department of Homeland Security, one of the leading federal agencies in the country, has issued an alert about the growing threat of violent domestic extremists. These individuals pose a serious challenge to national security with their dangerous ideologies and reckless actions. The department has underscored the urgency of dealing with this issue, highlighting the need for enhanced precautionary measures to safeguard the and its leaders. A disheartening fact is that the number of threats directed towards members of Congress has seen a substantial increase since the 2016 election. The data collected in 2021 is particularly disturbing, with a record of over 9,625 threats being registered. This disturbing rise in politically driven threats and violence is a chilling reflection of the increased polarization and animosity that is engulfing the country's political landscape. This is not just a mere concern, but a disturbing trend that demands focused attention and decisive action. The security agencies, lawmakers, and the citizens must unite to address this alarming rise in politically motivated violence. A collective effort is required to restore peace and foster an environment that encourages healthy political discourse. Capitol Police Chief Tom Manger announces plans to enhance security for congressional leadership following an assault on House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's husband. This rise in politically driven threats and violence is a disturbing trend that demands attention and action. Goldman Sachs announces plans to slow down hiring and reintroduce annual performance reviews due to weak earnings in the investment banking sector. This international powerhouse, recognized as one of the most prestigious names in the financial world, has made a decision that has sent shockwaves through the industry. The very idea that Goldman Sachs, a firm known for its aggressive growth strategies and rigorous hiring practices, would pump the brakes on hiring is something few could have seen coming. Economic circumstances have never before forced Goldman Sachs into such a reactive position, making this change rather unusual and alarming. The company's earnings in the investment banking sector have been weaker than projected, leading to such a drastic action. It's a shocker that has left many in the industry wondering what the future might hold. The weak earnings have revealed vulnerabilities in the investment banking sector, a cornerstone of Goldman Sachs's operations, leading to speculation about further shifts in strategy. The decision to reintroduce annual performance reviews is another significant move. In recent years, Goldman Sachs has done away with this traditional measure, instead favoring a more continuous feedback process. However, this reintroduction suggests a need for a more traditional, structured assessment system to these uncertain financial times. This move could spell a more conservative approach to employee management, a stark change from the company's previous aggressive growth strategy. The consequences of this decision could be far-reaching. Concerns are mounting that this could result in job cuts and a decrease in deal-making. The slowing down of hiring could mean fewer opportunities for fresh talent and a potential shrink in the firm's diverse talent pool. The fear of job cuts is not to be taken lightly either. In an industry where job security is highly valued, this move raises eyebrows in equal measure. The ripple effects of Goldman Sachs's decision are already being felt across Wall Street. Other big names like BlackRock are also scaling back their hiring plans. BlackRock, a global investment management corporation, has echoed Goldman Sachs's sentiments, citing economic uncertainty as the reason for its pullback. It seems that Goldman Sachs's decision is indicative of a larger trend on Wall Street, as other firms also begin to rethink their strategies in response to the current climate. This move by Goldman Sachs is a stark reminder of how quickly the financial landscape can change. It paints a picture of an industry grappling with an uncertain economic future and the need to adapt. These challenging times are forcing even the giants of Wall Street to reassess their strategies and adjust their sails accordingly. Other Wall Street firms, like BlackRock, are also scaling back hiring plans due to economic uncertainty. A group of diplomats, former statesmen, and United Nations officials rally political support for a new framework to shape standards for resolving conflicts. This collective effort involves a wide array of individuals, all with diverse backgrounds and experiences, yet united in a common cause. Each of them brings a unique perspective to the table, providing an incredible depth of knowledge, understanding, and insight. Coming from varied nations and representing different areas of expertise, these diplomats and statesmen have earned their stripes in the rigorous world of international politics and diplomacy. Their previous experiences, wisdom, and lessons learned from their time in public service are invaluable assets in this endeavor. They understand the complexities inherent in resolving conflicts, especially those on a global stage. They have witnessed firsthand the devastating effects of war and conflict and are motivated by a deep desire similar occurrences in the future. Among these diplomats are those who previously served in the United Nations, an organization that, in its essence, represents the global community's commitment to peace and security. They bring with them the institutional memory of past peace efforts and the challenges encountered, which adds to the rich tapestry of knowledge and experience within the group. These experts are rallying for a new framework to shape the standards for resolving conflicts. Their driving force is a critical evaluation of existing methods, which have proven to be ineffective years. The crises in Afghanistan and Mali serve as stark reminders of the gaps in the current strategies. They argue strenuously that the current peace brokers are misapplying strategies, resulting in more chaos than resolution. In the pursuit of peace, this group prioritizes a paradigm shift in the approach to conflict resolution. The initiative aims to reorient the focus of peace processes from international outsiders to local stakeholders. They believe that a more inclusive approach that values local perspectives can lead to more sustainable outcomes. This revolutionary covenant already has the backing of 5 state sponsors and over 100 non-governmental. These supporters see the merit in the proposed framework and are keen on seeing it implemented. This widespread support is a testament to the resonance of the initiative's objectives among peace and security advocates. In this pivotal moment of global history, the potential impact of this new framework cannot be understated. It is a call to action for a more nuanced and informed approach to conflict resolution, one that recognizes and respects local complexities and dynamics. The Covenant has 5 state sponsors and over 100 non-governmental organization supporters. Heightened security measures, expanding borders of surveillance, the rise of indemnified political domains, economic uncertainty in the investment banking sector, the global fiscal fluctuations, increasing trends of insolvency, major recessions, and the impact of these financial tremors on the common man, a new peacemaking framework being seen as a beacon of hope in conflicts, a dialogue of discourse replacing the discourse of violence, and the complicated web of diplomatic relationships unfurling across the globe are all critical developments that shape our political landscape and impact society profoundly. These dynamic elements form a shifting kaleidoscope of intertwined scenarios and situations continuously morphing and adapting, reflecting the ever-changing state of geopolitical affairs. We are living in an age where information is power, and staying updated and informed about the world around us is no longer a luxury, but a necessity. The economic uncertainty that is looming in the investment banking sector, for instance, is a clear indicator of the volatility and unpredictability of the financial markets. This uncertainty, coupled with the rapid technological advancements, resulted in a global economy that is more interconnected and interdependent than ever before. Thus, decisions made in one part of the world can have far-reaching consequences in another, further highlighting the need to be informed and aware of the current political landscape. Similarly, the role of a new peacemaking framework cannot be overstated. In an era marked by growing conflicts and escalating tensions, such frameworks serve as crucial tools for effective conflict resolution and peace building. They not only aim to end violence and establish stability, but also strive to address the of conflicts and prevent their recurrence. Furthermore, we need to understand that the political sphere is not an isolated realm, distant and detached from our daily lives. On the contrary, it is deeply intertwined with every aspect of our existence, shaping our social structures, economic stability, and even our cultural identities. Its influence permeates every level of society, from the policies made at the highest echelons of government to the everyday decisions we make. It affects us all, directly or indirectly, and understanding it is key to shaping our future. Whether it is the laws that govern our behavior, the taxes we pay, the quality of the air we breathe, or the safety of the cities we live in, the political climate influences it all. Thus, remaining oblivious to it is not an option. An informed, engaged, and active citizenry is not just desirable, it is essential. So let us endeavor to understand this complex realm better, because understanding it is key to shaping our future.